Ja, look at the time. It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. I'm sorry I keep disappearing. These days are difficult, you know. Thinking about ordering more Lego off of Bricklink. Yeah, checkpoint. That's what we're doing. Checkpoint.
Once we're through here, we'll be in the Eastern Lands.
I don't know what voice Gar should have.
I don't think we'll have a problem with our passports, but we might have a problem with our companion, the runaway princess.
Be honest with me in the comments. Do you want me to just start doing Gar's voices? Passports, please. Everything looks to be in order. Princess Nina? Excuse me, but who is this young lady?
She's my daughter.
Is there something wrong?
Daughter?
I mean, by daughter, you mean she's your child, right? Is this another meaning? I don't know. Well, now that you mention it, I suppose she does take after her mother. Her mother. Yes, indeed. Very, very attractive. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Please go on through. Sure, that works, I guess. Phew, that was close. Thank you, Gar, for covering for me like that. You know what? I'm just gonna start doing Arnold's voice for Gar.
I've heard that you are saved you several times. So I thought that you might be necessary to get Rio to use his power. Come on. After all, if he isn't able to use his power, we're only wasting time, you know.
You mean you only use your powers? Because of me? Only to protect me? If that's true, then I want to be stronger. I want to learn how to fight too. That way, you won't have to use your powers. And you won't get into trouble for using them anymore, right? Yeah, Nina can never get strong enough in this game. It's impossible, she's a weakling. Anyways, let's head up here. Also, yes, this is ocean region, which you can imagine there's quite a bit of fishing to be done. I should have brought Momo along. I actually had to remind myself that I'm not playing on my PlayStation, as ridiculous as that sounds. Because of the fact that I was so afraid of entering this area, because yet again, scratched on the disc. I can still access areas that are a little damaged on the disc. It's just, you know, once every so often, it doesn't work. Ryu hears the voice of the brood speaking, sealed within the chrism.
You found the Thunder Gene!
But yes, now Gar is officially
Spiraled.
Also, we cannot access that city until so late in the game. That one right there. Anyways, let's go over here. The fishing spook. This is the best place to get fresh river fish. It's the ocean. That must have been a translation error. Target fish, question mark? Flying fish, question mark? Oh, I don't have lures.
Good Betty.
Eh. I was like, I don't have the proper lures. You can get new lures at this point in the game. Come on. It's gonna be really difficult. I might have to go into Rapfala and buy the new fishing lures. Nope, no, that one's easy. Man-O-War. Toad. Either Toad or Old Popper, the other type of fish likes. Okay. I'm gonna actually try a sinker. Well, the sinker worked, didn't it? Well, there's that fishing spot done. Now over here, there's another fishing spot. Yay! With a beach famous for good fishing. Target fish, Man-O-War, flying fish. Question mark? Octopus. The beach. Yeah. This beach has a secret character on it. Hello. Not talking to you yet. That's another master, Gyato, who I will. Actually, I won't be talking to him for a while, I suppose. I do a lot of level grinding pretty soon in the game.
Good Betty.
So, yeah. There is the fish we want. This fish is just essentially, it is a sea bass, and it's just slightly more difficult than the regular bass. Comes between a regular bass and a black bass in terms of difficulty of catching it.
Very good. Great.
I'm gonna stay here, catch a few fish while I'm here. Some of these fish are good for selling after all. And I'll be needing a lot of money real soon. Not to say I don't have a decent amount right now. It's just, you know, I need money in this game. Though a lot of people are saying that about their real life. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about another set to order off of Bricklink. Also, I don't want anyone to make the mistake. I'm not rich. I live in a tiny apartment. We prefer to spend money on pleasure than necessities around here. Not a good way to live. That's just how I do things. What party am I have currently? Not who I want. The answer is not who I want. How much coin do I have right now? Way more than I usually do at this point. Momo. This will be the party I'll be going into the next dungeon with. Which means I also need to work around with accessories a bit in the near future. I got Pico under that cost. Sorry, my brain is thinking about things. So my brain is slowing down. I don't got a lot of thought. I completely forgot about this one area we can go to right now and do something. Wonder if that part of that area works yet. I'll have to check that. Talk to this guy. Now he sells Flame Chrism for a very specific reason. Hopefully we won't need to buy any. Let's switch out for Nina and Pekko real quick. Because I'm about to use Pekko to go do something. So, I'm as strong as I can get. And also, I need Pekko to be as strong as he can be for a segment real soon, actually, as well. Didn't even think about that. I just need the spiked claws. I just made a big mistake. And sell that without worry. I guess I'll just give... Okay, so... Oops. Moon sword and breastplate. Yeah, that'll work. Sorry, if you don't know this game, you have no idea what's... You know what? I can just go back and do fishing. In fact, I'm gonna go do that. Oh, I didn't buy any of the lures. I'll just show them to you. I don't have the money now. See? New lures. I'll buy them after the next dungeon. I'll have a bit of money saved up by then. Easy. And since I'm about to get the steal ability, oh yeah, that I will have plenty of coins saved up quickly. This area, the area outside Repfalla, where you know how I've shown you how fighting fields work before. In the fighting fields, there are two enemies in particular you can run into. Lizard Man and Tricksters. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, the Tricksters... The Tricksters can drop gems. Which sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Because it is. It really is awesome. But, well, I mean, you can steal gems from the Tricksters. They drop a special type of knife, which is pretty much useless at this point in the game. Because we don't have a knife wielder. Yeah, I'm going back in here. Hopefully a Goo Titan doesn't appear and kill me. Anyways, yeah, the Tricker you can steal gems from, but then there's also the Lizard Man, which has a much better drop and a much better steal. Oh dear, I didn't fix the formation. At least it's just this. Oh, I didn't even show you. Peko has the an ability where he regenerates hit points. That's his thing. Every turn, he regenerates a certain amount of hit points. So he can be your ultimate warrior, but not me. Why did I pause? This wasn't a good time to be paused. Oh, did I completely forget to come up here earlier? Well, that's helpful. I came here, didn't I? Certainly ran into a Goo Titan. Did I literally just come here, pick up the Scram Sacks, and then leave? And completely forget there's just a sack of 800 Zenny. That would have been helpful earlier. Well then. Also, yeah, Peko has the highest reprisal rate at 50%. 50% of the time he'll just attack the enemy if they hit him. Peko is a little bit insane, really. That's also why I don't like using him. Oh yeah, I got the Hawk's Ring. That's really good, actually. Oh, and I should mention, if you're in an attack formation with Peko in the front, since Peko technically does have the highest defense stat of any ally in the game, the thing about attack formation is the point member will be attacked more often, which isn't very good. But if you add on to that the fact that Peko can Peko's reprisal rate, Peko's defense, and the fact that being at the front of an attack formation means your reprisal rate is plus some percent. Okay, can't access that yet. Did I get the treasure up here? I did. Okay. And I must have gotten that scram sacks. Yeah, right. I sold it, didn't I? I must have. There's no way I forgot about that. Because I know I came here before. I know I ran into a Goo Titan on this playthrough. I'm not going insane. You're going insane. Do I still have some bass on me? I'm not going insane. I'm not going insane. Do I still have some bass on me? Yeah, that doesn't sound like insanity at all. Oh, I got plenty of bass. Okay. I'll be back in a little bit. Sorry about all that. Now we're heading back to Rapfala. Yeah, I should probably change my party. Actually, before I go about changing my party... Sorry about all that. I'm really trying to think here. There's still some stuff I need to do around Rapfala. I'm sorry this episode's been mostly nothing. I realize that it has been mostly nothing. Sorry, but the chain cap is a good way to make profit pretty soon. It's... because whoever does... it's a smart thing to do. You have to spend armor to buy this... you have to spend money to buy this guy some armor. What did I just say? Beforehand? It'll be all 1,000 my zenny if I buy 5 of each. No. Like I said, maybe afterwards. Luckily, you don't have to ever spend a lot of money on that. But I do hate how in the later game, until the final dungeon, like the second half of the game, there's just a whole bunch of enemies that stop giving you profit. Or any sort of money. At all. Do you realize how bad of a game design that is? When everything starts getting more expensive in the shops. Oh, I'm sorry. We're cutting off your main supply of coin. For the most part. I mean, there are still some enemies that give you money, but you're going to be counting them fewer and far between. Meanwhile, once you get to the final dungeon, you'll be there so long you'll reach, like, I don't know if this game has a money cap, but if it does, you can easily reach it in the final dungeon where everything suddenly gives you money again. When you don't need it. You're important.
Huh? You want to see the ship? Yeah, my daughter's in charge of that. You'll have to talk to her about it.
That guy's voice is liable to change by next episode. Also, what the hell are those little things supposed to be? What are these things? Especially, I know everything has money on them, but those things tend to have quite a bit of money on them for some reason. They're not easy to chop, you know. These are constantly moving in almost seemingly random directions. Anyways, here we are at this part of the area, the wharf, where we finally get an idea as to what's going on in the story. Say hello to the four characters. Well, you already saw the old man at the bar. He's important. Obviously, he's got a unique sprite. But the other characters here are equally important to the continuation of the story. Shadis, Bade, Zieg, Iggy. Talk to them. But Zieg, no one's decided anything yet. Besides, Zieg has already given Zieg his seal of approval. That may be true, but is the person in charge of the guild's finances?
Don't you worry, Bade. Between Shadis and me, the guild will be in good hands. Right, Shadis? Don't be shy, Shadis. We'd make a great team, you and me. So that's that. See ya, Bade.
I'm sorry about that. Terribly sorry. I'm Bade, the guide bookkeeper. How can I help you? If you want to know about the ship, You need to talk to Miss Shadis there. People keep asking me about the ship, but the ship's not coming back, understand? Oh, it gives me such a headache. Shadis. Just because you're not feeling good doesn't mean you can act like that in front of the customers. Not feeling good? And whose fault do you think that is? You doofus! You probably don't care if I get married to someone like Zeke anyway, do you? I'm so sorry. She seems a little upset right now. Anyway, as she said, the ship's not back yet, so we can't sell you a ride right now. No. You can go through all sorts of dialogue options. I'm not gonna bother. There are so many and they're so boring. Sorry about that back there. I was just a little frustrated. So many things happening at once. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ship now. If you're in a hurry, you could go ask my father if he'll let you use the road. Yeah. Since the ship's not here, why not use the road? Makes perfect sense, right? There couldn't possibly be anything wrong with using a road. It's not like this is Pompeii or anything. I'm trying to say there's a volcano. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a big bad volcano. Destroyed the road. I just didn't turn this place into Pompeii. But you know, I had to. I don't know. I'm not funny. I'm not funny in the slightest. Chopping up people for their money. For their money. All I care about is the money that you people have. I am a terrible person in this world. What? You want to use the road instead of the ship? There's a problem with that too. You know that volcano, Mount Zublo? Erupted a little while ago and the lava's blocked off the road. So if you want to go east, there's no choice. You'll have to wait until the ship comes back. I won't stop you if you want to go see the volcano, but you won't be able to get past it. Yeah. I'm just gonna spoil what happens. Because it's pretty obvious if you've ever played a video game. At the end of the day, we have to go through the volcano. Doesn't sound very smart now, does it? Automatic sequence time. You mean after we came all this way, there's no boat?
We can't use the...
We can't use the road either. I guess we're stuck here then.
Maybe if we fix the lighthouse, the boat would be able to get here.
I don't think the guide will let anyone near it, no matter how good they may be with machines.
Well then, I guess we're stuck here. Say, do you think Shadis likes Bade? Well, maybe she does. But what does that have to do with anything? And Bade's in love with Shadis, right? But he's too shy to tell her. I know. I'll go talk to Bade and tell him what he needs to tell her. I mean, if he doesn't do anything, that's not fair to Shadis, is it? Gar just shakes his head like, this is none of our business. Which it isn't. This whole section of the story is long, silly, but it's kind of funny. You can make it kind of funny. Because basically what's about to happen is we're about to turn Bade into a macho man. The funny part about that is that you can make it so Bade can kill Z getting one hit. And still Bade will fall to the ground and be like, ugh, I'm dead. So, anyways, this looks like a good place to end off for this episode. So this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day or whatever time it is wherever you are.